Hello everybody, Makers.Xer back at it again to give y'all another very exciting video. And for today, you know what? 2020 has been a very odd year, but you know, as odd and bad and messed up as it really has been, there's been some, at least a little bit of good stuff that we can manage to pull away from here. So today, I got me, and along with a few of my friends, I got my boy Haxx, my other boy Sanikyu, and my late boy over here, Alexis. Getting me started off late though, but oh, we're here. We're going to talk about our favorite games of 2020. We're just going to pick our top 3 favorite ones, and might throw an honorable mention in there, depending on how this recording goes, though. But how are y'all all doing tonight?
Uh, I'm dying.
I'm dying after what I just heard.
Okay. And for people that might be confused, if you hear somebody else like lightly in the background, that's Alexis with one of his friends in the background. Just an FYI.
Yeah, you didn't invite me into the.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
So,
I didn't see you. I don't see you here. I don't see you here. All right, I ain't talking with a backseat podcaster over here.
Tell to dial it back a little quick.
All righty. So I don't know who. I gotta be last. So who wants to be first with the number 3 pick?
Damn, I see how it is, man.
Oh,
Just
I guess
ignore good
I'll-
old Haxx over here. That's cool.
What are you talking about? I talked about you. All right, Haxx. All right, you go first.
Huh?
You go first. What's your number 3 pick for 2020 of the year?
I'm not even sure what 3 would be.
I'm gonna start things off.
All right.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's my third pick.
Ooh. Okay.
I actually
Okay.
managed to pick up the deluxe copy, and like the game does have its flaws. I've talked about it, like in another video that you did. Well, overall, it's still sick.
That's a
Down to
respectable.
its music, the characters, the story. While it may have been stretched out, brought a lot to the table. If you play the game, you might be split, but I honestly liked it. The reason why it's at number 3 and not anywhere higher is because, well, the padding, the pacing, and its PS2 level design.
Well, dang, man, you didn't have to call it out like that, but yeah, I do
No,
remember that.
This is what you do. Like, when you love the game that much, you're gonna call out all its faults.
Dang. But yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, that's some PS2 level designs. It sucked so bad. Yeah, that's my third pick.
Yeah, because I remember you talking about it was like one of my earlier podcasts or something like that. Like I remember you nitpicking all this stuff. You kind of gave out like your little mini review, I guess, if you call it like that. But I remember that.
Yeah. My opinions have changed on the game overall, but I like it. It's good.
Okay, that's pretty good right there. Honestly, I need to get to it whenever I get a PS5. Maybe this year, maybe next. I don't know. It'll happen at some point.
No.
It'll happen at some point.
When you do eventually get a PS5, make sure it's like after they release the firmware update for you to like upgrade the SSD for the the
To have
storage
extra
for the
storage up in. Yeah.
yeah, because like it is a pretty big game.
Okay. Whew. All right. Well, that's a really good start right there. Alexis, what's your number 3 pick?
I'd say my number 3 pick would be funny Animal Crossing.
Ooh, Animal Crossing as number 3. Ooh, I'm surprised it's not your number 1, but go on.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the game was good at first, but then, I mean, after I played for like 2 whole months straight, I got tired because, I mean, there was nothing. And then I'm like, well, I mean, it's still Animal Crossing, so I still like it, but it's more empty than the other ones. And then, I mean, yeah, sure, slowly they would put stuff, but that's why I just like I'll play a bit and then put it. I'll just not play it for like months, then play it again. Then like a few weeks pass by, then I play it again, and that's when like, I mean, this ain't like the other ones because I'd play those games 24/7. Because my boy Tom Crook would take all my money.
Oh, bro. Oh, Tom Crook right there. Honestly, every time I think about Tom Crook now, I always think about that first, what was it? It was like, oh, gosh, this was eons ago. Was it 28? Last year, 2020, the year before, 2019. The fall direct. I think it was the last regular general direct we had. My goodness. But it was like him showing some weeds. And we're like, oh no, not the weeds.
Yeah, Tom
But,
Crook was buying our weed.
but yeah, I remember that.
Animal Crossing would have been my third pick, but it has no mini games.
Wait, Animal Crossing had mini games?
The GameCube one had
first one
SNES. No, not SNES. It had the NES.
I don't know. I feel like Animal Crossing is like the perfect game to have mini games. You know,
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
because you're inviting people to your town. Might as well play something.
Might as well. Oh yeah, I feel like because I think people kind of got creative with that game. I played that game for 2 weeks. I felt the crave of it. I could understand why people understood it for like the 2 weeks I was playing it. But after I got close to the point where I think KK Slider would come in and give you the credits and stuff, then I just lost all my drive. I was like, all right, I think I got all I can get out of the game. But I can see why people liked it.
I still haven't gotten to 5 stars yet.
Dang. So you're in the same boat as me, but probably did a bit more than me.
No, I did a bit more. Then I just stopped playing because I couldn't find this stupid fish.
Bruh.
No, it wasn't a fish. It was a beetle. I forget which one though.
Oh, wasn't it the
Yeah, it
golden?
wouldn't show up. I was been playing it like 3 hours straight. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put it down. I'm good.
Dang.
Maybe when they fix the, I don't know, the bug rate,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back to it. But yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right, so we had his as Animal Crossing. What about you, Haxx? Your number 3 pick.
All right, so this is where I gotta add. Let's do games from a different year count.
If it has a port that released this year on any console or PC, then I'd say it counts.
Uh-oh.
But you can have one exception to the rule, but only let it be one time. Since it is 2020.
That works for me.
Well, for me, my number 3 pick, because I played it in 2020, was 2019's Judgment on PS4.
Oh, I see. Wait, didn't it release in 2019 for Japan, then 2020 for like
19 year.
Oh, okay.
Bruh.
So what was
It's a Yakuza-like game.
Oh,
It's a game by the same devs of Yakuza, same gameplay, except you're playing as the lawyer turned detective, solving some mystery.
I got you.
Still gotta pick up that game.
But yeah, you saying that it's very similar to Yakuza, that definitely makes sense. Knowing you.
Knowing me, what the fuck? What's wrong with you?
No, I know your taste in games. You make it clear and evident. You're Yakuza, Devil May Cry kind of guy.
Yeah, okay.
Is that all you wanted to say on that game?
Yes, pick it up and play it.
Well, damn. All right, you heard it from You heard it here from Haxx. The game that you probably slept on in 2019. If you hadn't played it, go check it out. His recommendation right there. All right, and then mine. Honestly, I was debating real hard on this number 3 pick though, and literally went up right before the start of this discussion. I was like, crap. I guess I got to give the props where the props is due. I'm gonna give it to none other than Among Us for one of my 2020 games. Now, remember, I said the exception. I said the exception, but this is not. But this doesn't even fall into the realm of the exception. It falls into the realm of it's a port that came out on the Switch in 2020. It came out late in 2020, but it did come out to the Switch, so it technically counts what my rules said. It counts.
Wait,
Oh no!
Megathar.
Hold it.
Megathar.
Oh no, we
You want to
gotta.
know the funny thing?
What?
I told Garatina in I whispered to him, save
Wait, hold on.
Among Us for the Switch as a joke, and you fucking did it.
Hey, you know I was gonna do it, man. Hey, I know
Why
that's
are
one
you
of your favorite
echoing?
games too.
Yeah, when we rarely get to play it.
Because they're
Oh,
They're waiting.
they're in the same
Everybody's
room.
waiting for that
Yeah.
new map. When the new map comes out, I kid you not, we'll probably be on it for like a solid 2 weeks straight.
I thought they were gonna make Among Us 2.
Nah,
They
I think
canceled it.
they canceled it because once they saw it blew up in popularity, they're like, all right, let's just focus on what we did good and just just expand upon that. But yeah,
That is
they-
true.
They were gonna keep what was good and just fix it up with more stuff, but they noticed that the original one is still is blowing up, so they just might as well fix it,
so yeah, that's my.
which doesn't make sense since they said the original one is full of shitty code. But whatever.
Huh. But that's my pick for my number 3 one. Because honestly, I think that's like the only indie one in my list right there, which is mad respect right there. I know a lot of people really like some Hades though, but the second that I don't know which one of us brought it up, said, hey, let's play Among Us or whatever though, I was like, what's the premise behind this? And then the classic, someone going around killing somebody and you're trying to point the dude out based upon sus and all of this stuff. And this, I don't know, I felt like it was a good game.
It's really just Town of Salem, but better. Because you're more engaged with it.
Yeah, because I think I remember people making that reference too, though. But honestly, it's just a fun game when you're playing with people that you know. I mean, shoot, I uploaded several parts, and I remember there was one moment where, was it me and Alexis or something like that? We went and killed everybody before anybody else figured out who we were, and we were just double killing all over the spot.
I remember there was this one round where you literally just killed someone at the beginning.
Oh, I think it was like one of them stack body kills though too, or it might have been one of those. I don't know. We played so many rounds. I think that's what I'm thinking of, but man, oh shoot, a lot of fun right there. A lot of fun with that game though. All right, so we're gonna move on to our number 2 picks. But what do you guys say, Haxx?
I mean, keep in mind, Among Us is a 2018 game. I at least went for like a year before.
Yeah, I'll give you
Hold
respect.
on, my Discord died. What happened?
Oh, I was just wrapping up my thoughts on Among Us, and then Haxx said something about Among Us being a 2018 game, and he got his game from 2019 though. But 2020 odd year, but it's still a good game.
All right, so second pick now.
Yeah, second pick. So who wants to go first on the second pick?
Ooh, me, pick me.
All right, pick number 3, number Lord. Oh, everybody did that. All right, go ahead.
Well, it's not number 3, but it is number 4 in the series.
God damn it.
I knew it.
Uh-oh.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, that's right. Resident Evil 4, it's a game that came out in 2005. It got ported to the Switch in 2019. But
What
I finally got on it in 2020.
Bruh.
And, amongst the other games I played, this game still holds well. Like, it still beats it.
Man.
I don't know, Final Fantasy VII hasn't beat in the music department, but gameplay wise, it's more flexible. And what I mean by that is that, moving your weapons, your items in your inventory box to make sure they fit. I'm always carrying around the stupid fish that I'm never gonna use. What else? Oh, you have to hide Ashley in the fucking in the trash bin because she can't do anything. It's just fun.
Dang.
Yeah.
And you know, I was meaning to probably get that game as much as people have been talking about it. And I see that game keep going on sale. And I was like, it's probably only a matter of time before I go ahead and bite and see what people be talking
I
about.
mean, it's worth the $20 even then.
I own the game, but I still haven't gotten around to playing it.
What? Oh, wait, on what system?
PS2.
I bought it.
Story. The GameCube version is still the best version.
That's what I keep hearing people say.
Yeah, it has the hand cannon.
So yeah, that's my number 2 spot. I'm pretty sure Haxx knows what my number 1 spot is.
Yeah.
Shh, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
Oh no.
Alright, that's all I gotta say. Buy Resident Evil 4. It's literally just $20. It will change your perspective on how action games should be made. And it's just dumb fun.
It's just dumb.
And it has the best merchant that even beats my boy Beetle from the Legend of Zelda series.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, what are you selling?
What are you buying?
Oh, that's where that comes from. Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh my god! I never even played a Resident Evil game, and I knew this.
Honestly,
Hey, man.
same.
Alright, Zard, you now you gotta buy it. You gotta get it. It's
All right, Nard, you're canceled from your own podcast. Get out.
What, sir?
We taking this over.
Oh no.
No.
Uh-oh.
All right, now it's the top 10 Fortnite moments.
Oh no.
No.
No, I'm gonna meet you right now. No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. You saw that one picture for Black Panther. We don't do that here. Alrighty. Let's see here. Who's next for number 2?
Alexis, though.
Okay, so for my number 2 pick, it's of course Breath of the Wild.
Wait,
It was 10 out of 10.
You said Breath of the
Link
Wild?
OP. Yeah.
Like OG Breath of the Wild?
OG Breath of the Wild or Age of Calamity?
No, Age of Calamity.
Okay, you gotta. Okay, clarify. All right.
The Musuo game.
It was 10 out of 10. Link OP, but King of Hyrule, the King of Hyrule, he carried me. He beat the game. I said I'm gonna beat this game with the King of Hyrule, and I finally did it. And then I was like, finally, the King is the real hero of Hyrule.
King is the king, right? And you know what?
Sato, please leave. I'm getting tired of the echo.
You know what? I'm gonna piggyback off of Alexis because that's also my number 2 pick as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and tag team up with him with this because I was like, you know what?
Sir?
That game right there was honestly, Muso games ain't really my cup of tea. I do a little bit of beat 'em ups. I do like some Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 here or there though, but you know, with a bunch of, you know, Muso fighting 1v versus 100 people, I didn't think that would be a genre for me. It might be just because of that Breath of the Wild story that's up in there. Honestly, that story within Age of Calamity was obviously better and what I was really looking for the OG Breath of the Wild though. But that thought aside though, I don't know, I just had a lot of fun doing that. And I was actually motivated to do the side quest. Like me and Alexis were going at it with the side quest. And then there was that one moment, I can't remember what chapter it was, but me and him almost had everything done on the map. And it was that one thing where it's like, okay, here's the side quest. It's like, bing. And then it's like, bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing, bing. I was like, all right, it's going to stop. Bing, bing, bing. Okay. That's a bing, bing. Stop it right there. Bing, bing. And I'm like, oh, shoot. And I think they added, like, I want to say like 20 side quests right after you were done with one of those chapters. I was like, oh, freaking shit. It was a lot of bings up in
Like,
that
honestly,
side quest.
all I heard was bing, bing. That's all I heard.
Bing, 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 bing.
You know what?
What I heard was one quest just went bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, it went baby bing bong.
It might as well. Because I was like, that was a crap ton of side quests. And I was like, oh, shoot. Oh,
I know. I got. It was like ants just popping up on the screen. Like, bruh, come on! I'm just trying to play a game.
I know.
I recorded that. Like I did the screen share shit, or not screen share,
The
the thing where you
the
see
video
the
capture.
video. It was like 28 seconds long. I'm like, bruh.
I did the same thing too, and I was like, golly. And I was like, well, shoot. But that thought aside, though, that game was really fun. Did you have anything else to say on that one, Alexis?
Buy it because it's better than Pirate Warriors 4 because that game was trash.
What about Pirate Warriors 3?
Okay, Pirate Warriors 3 is way better than 4, and I'd say it's. I wouldn't say it's better than Age of Calamity like gameplay wise, because I mean the updated vid or like the controls and everything are pretty good, but Pirate Warriors 3 still has a lot of good content and it's just a really good game.
And like with you saying you were using the king, I think I shouldn't have mentioned this though, but my favorite character to play as was obviously Link. But then beyond that, I think it was Young Impa for the win right there. Young Impa was actually really good for me. And Zelda,
She's literally a shinobi from Konohama, you know, the village in the leaves.
bruh. And and I think me and Alexis can both agree that Zelda was probably the worst character up in the game. Got a little bit better
Yes,
once she got
it was.
one type of weapon, at least for me, but she still wasn't better than a lot of other characters that were up in there though. And I was like, dang. I was like, that was kind of, ugh,
Alright, so this is where I come in and say I have not even played the game.
bro. You need
I haven't
to.
even beaten it yet.
Yeah, I
I've
know.
been putting it off.
I already know. You just started Breath of the Wild this year.
Bro,
No,
what the heck?
no.
Breath of the Wild is like
It
it's like
wasn't
a
this-
4-year-old
It
game.
wasn't this year.
It was
wasn't this year.
it was December
It
of
was when we
2019.
Or
It was when we
2020.
got. No, it was not 2020. It was when we got the other Switch, like over a year ago, maybe 2. And I
Yeah,
never
but you
even bothered
started
with
it and then you
No.
did nothing.
Bro.
I restarted it. There's a
Oh.
difference.
Yeah, that brings back memories. When the
Damn.
only game I had on my Switch was just Breath of the Wild.
I remember that icon was there for a solid month on my Switch, but holy shoot.
What was it first? It was first Breath of the Wild, then
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Mario.
And
You're
then,
forgetting
then it was
Road to
ARMS, then it
Switch.
was
Come
Splatoon.
on, guys.
Oh shoot.
Guys,
Do we
guys.
talk about that? Okay.
Yeah, you talk about it. Go ahead and talk about it.
And then, like,
was
December
trash.
of that year, I want to say, or was it November? Xenoblade 2 came out.
Xenoblade came out in December of that same year, 2017.
Yeah, December. I was a bit iffy on getting it because I don't know, there's just something about it. But then I got it and then played it.
And
Then I got
it was like a
lost.
slice of heaven right there. It was just you
Yeah,
get
then I got
lost in that
lost.
No,
And then I
I
dropped
got
it
it.
for like a week, and then I went back, learned how to play it. I'm like, yes, this is what I
Yes,
needed.
Sweet Mama Mia, yes. All right, Haxx, what's your
Nah,
number
I-
2?
For me,
You put me.
Well, what the heck?
okay, so
What's it?
for 2, I would have to go with Doom Eternal.
All right, go ahead.
It's like the other game that came out, other than on the same day as Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was kind of funny. That was really funny.
like I'm not gonna lie, like back in the day I used to play a lot of shooters like Call of Duty, all that stuff on my 360. And Doom Eternal, well, it's a shooter, yeah, but it's got that arcadey feeling to it. It's just a lot of fun. Feels like when I played it, felt like a breath of fresh air for the shooter genre.
Oh, you wanna know why that is, Haxx?
Why?
Because in Call of Duty, it's literally just go to this point, hide, poke your head, and then shoot. Whereas in Doom, you're literally just running around the entire map.
Like, here's the thing though, like, I know. I mean, hell, even before Eternal came out, I played 2016 Doom. Like, Doom games are just good for if you want to get into shooters. Just play them.
And I can
Pick up
vouch.
the gun, shoot.
And I can vouch for Haxx because literally, I remember this. It was some point. Was it wasn't 2020. It was, I think, late 2019 or whatever though. And then I was like, I think I noticed a sale was going on for like the Dune series, and I was like, I saw how dirt cheap they were, and I was like, anybody play these games? And Haxx was like, play it. And I was like, I'm not much of a shooter, man, but it's dirt cheap. I might as well go ahead and do it. And surprisingly, I'm not even much of a shooter person. The most shooting I done was a little bit of Call of Duty back in the day, like a little bit on the Wii. Like that's how long ago it was. And then obviously Splatoon 2, that's just my thing. So then when I dove into this, and I was like, oh shoot, actually you're actually right. Started with Doom 3, which a lot of people say, stuff about it though. I like the horror elements of it though. Then went back and did 1, 2, 64, and then I need to go through and finish 2016 before picking up Doom Eternal though. But it's a really good series. I like it a lot too.
Like, game is just fun.
Don't forget the music.
Oh no, music is 10 out of 10.
Oh, that's 10 out of 10, baby.
Have you even heard the music for Eternals Art?
I heard bits and snippets of it, but I didn't want to hear too much.
You just want to like shake your head, like hell yeah, this is what Doom Eternal should sound like.
And then Bethesda and Gordon shit happened, and then we lost the guy.
Oh yeah, is it because they some sort of copyright or something?
I don't remember. Had to do something with like the soundtrack.
Bruh.
Oh, man. Anything else you got to say about Doom Eternal, Haxx?
Play it. Play it.
Alrighty. Now,
what are you still doing on the podcast? Go stop watching this. Go play it.
Oh goodness.
No. Wait, what are you guys still doing on the podcast? Stop. Go play it.
Go play it.
Alright.
Go play it.
Do I go now?
No, you stay here. Everybody else is free to go except for you. I don't know what show that comes from, but I don't know. I feel like somebody said that before. Like everybody leave except for you. So before we go into our number 1 picks, I just want to see if anybody want to give some honorable mentions, because despite how crazy 2020 is, there's been some good games here and there though. But I wanted to see if anybody wanted to throw out an honorable mention before we talk about number 1s.
Well, I already talked about it, but Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. It honestly would have made it to my list, but like, there's this one other game that just beats it right out of the list because of how good it is.
All right.
You'll understand why.
Okay. All right. I'm curious to see what that number 1 is. Alexis, you got an honorable mention?
Of course, it's gonna go to the game Mario Galaxy.
Oh?
Because
But that's your
Mario
favorite
Galaxy.
game.
It's a good ass game.
But that's your favorite game.
No, Mario Galaxy 2 is my favorite. That one's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, Mario Galaxy 2. That's 11 out of 10, Alexis. 11 out of 10. Don't get it twisted now.
Not even. That's 20 out of 10.
All right. That sounds a bit better right there.
Oh, that's
In
a Galaxy out of 10.
In terms of linear Mario games, that's top tier mess right there. Top tier.
Who's next?
Well,
All right, Haxx.
what do I even have an honor mention for? What can I even say except for Devil May Cry 5 Virtual Edition?
The Virtual Edition. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I can see why.
Damn.
Oh yeah, another honorable mention: Yakuza Remastered Collection.
Okay.
It's literally just the old Yakuza games.
Just the old
But-
PS3 Yakuza games, but
It looks
remastered.
pretty.
No, they still look like PS3 games, no doubt, except for 5, because yeah,
Okay.
better.
Oh yeah, because that
engines,
never
but,
came out in North America, huh?
No, 5 was digital only, which sucked.
Really?
Bruh.
Yeah,
What? That's whack.
Okay.
but yeah, Yakuza Remastered Collections, PS3, Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 ported, made with better resolution for the PS4. Now it's going to the 1 and Steam, I believe.
Okay. All right. So with me, I got like 3 honorable mentions. Some good, some bad. Some good, some bad. 1 honorable mention.
Wait,
Gotta go.
what do you mean by bad? Like dishonorable mention?
I guess you can call it that. But
I
the
got
first
like
honorable
2 of them.
mention, goes to my boy over here, Paper Mario, and it's not just a matter of fact that it's been like an eon since I played a Paper Mario game, and I know how y'all feel about it though. But let me get my stuff across first though. But it's a matter of fact that with that game, I just love the music, the atmosphere, the environments. That's the stuff that I really liked about the game. Obviously, the combat, which is very unique in a way, how like you were doing the origami thing, like it kind of kept you on your toes a little bit. It wasn't like a crazy battle system or nothing like that. The last one I played was like Super Paper Mario on the Wii, which I really loved it for its story though. But it did got me to feel a little bit of emotions though. But I think it was more the environment exploration for me. I wasn't so much a big fan on the battle system, which I think that's what a lot of people are really upset about. But that's just how I felt on that 1 honorable mention though. Now I can already tell y'all.
I thought this was gonna be your dishonorable mention.
No, that was one of them. Now the second honorable mention is to my boy over here, Fire Emblem, which I actually honestly got a better 30 or better anniversary edition thing than probably even the Mario stuff all combined, because that 30th anniversary thing I got for Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light, oh freaking shoot, it's probably the best limited edition I ever had in my life though. But with that
Don't
one,
worry about it. It'll be gone by the end of March.
well, hey, I already got my hands on it, so it's good. It's not like the Nintendo ninjas are gonna show up to like the front door and try to snatch it from me, because I'll be ready to throw hands anyway though. But with that game, honestly,
they're not gonna take your busted up Switch.
I hope not. No, I need to give it to them to fix it though, but that's a whole nother story in itself though. But with that game, honestly, it was really interesting to kind of go back and actually see, exactly how the Fire Emblem franchise has gone from the first game to the most recent one being 3 Houses. And it was really interesting. Like, it literally had almost everything that we know about the Fire Emblem series all within that first game, just doing a whole bunch of stuff. My only nitpick with that game is the convoy system with the item management. That's probably the most annoying thing about the game, but everything else is a solid 10 out of 10. I was just struggling a little bit with that last map. I got to go back and redo some stuff though. But yeah, I'm almost done with that game, so I have to give it a little props. Now the dishonorable mention has to go to y'all can go ahead and say it. You already know what it is.
Persona 5 Royal?
Sunshine.
No.
How did I
Yes. No to
Pokemon?
what you call it said, but yes to
Pokemon
what
Sword and
Alexis
Shield?
said.
Persona 5 Royal? Yeah, I agree.
Sunshine,
Yeah,
my boy Sunshine over here.
No.
It was more so a joke. It's more so a joke. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I will say this. But let me say this, Haxx. Let me say this,
real quick.
The reason why I say dishonorable mention, and it's more so, it's more so on the play of words of, it wasn't like, it's weird because I had to give it a mention because it was something I was super hyped for, but never have I been kind of hyped for a Nintendo game just to almost completely do a 180 flip and be like, okay, it's not the game.
Suck at the game.
It's not that. Like,
Yes, it
as many glitches and as many complaints as like
That's what makes it fun.
No, I was like, I like my stuff clean, and I'm able to control my characters the way I want them to control, and I don't want it just to clip through the floor. I don't want them to clip through the floor. I don't want it to jump up on the bridge and say, "Oh, you died," and I was like, "What the freak?"
You
can literally talk to Alexis about this mess. But I ain't trying to get up into this because that was in a video I made earlier this year. If you want to check it out, I'll probably have a card in the corner. But shoot.
Hold on. This is literally a discussion by itself, like a whole video.
I literally made a video earlier where I was talking about the good, the nays, and the bads about everything about that game though.
Just suck, man.
But man, shoot. But I had to put it out. I had to put it out there. That was a 2020 experience right there. That was a 2020 experience.
You can't just have his Sunshine on its own. If you're gonna post out Sunshine, you might as well drag out the entirety of the collection with it.
No. Here's my honorable mention. Mario Sunshine, because it's Mario Sunshine, baby.
I
Now
don't
you
know.
want to hear my
Yep.
dishonorable mention? Mario 64, Nintendo, fix your stupid camera. Why? Why you do this bullshit, my guy?
Hey, man.
Here's the thing. They gave us the weirdest aspect ratio for that game, and they decided not to remake it entirely.
You know they're gonna
Like,
remake it
imagine,
on the 50th
like,
anniversary.
so,
You know
like,
they're gonna do that,
Of
right?
Mario 64
yeah, but
on
we're
the
not gonna be there for long. But
Okay.
like, why
no,
not
but here's
just
my-
remake it like in with Odyssey controls? You know, that would just make it better.
It would.
I mean, hell, they have the source code somewhere. They might as well port it, but with the Odyssey
No,
controls.
they don't have the source code. They literally just grabbed an emulator and a ROM.
They have
Yeah.
the source code where that's just them being lazy if
No.
they use the ROM.
They
You
use
can't
the-
say
It's improving
As
that
big as
for
that
ROM.
game is, I imagine they probably got it somewhere in their save. I don't know if they found it or not, but they got it somewhere.
My guy,
Hey, Doug,
no, but
It's
here's
so
my
weird
biggest
because like
complaint
a
on Mario
lot of
64.
game companies just lost the source code for a lot of games. Like look at Capcom, they lost the source code for Resident Evil 1 remake.
Bruh.
Bruh.
It's why the game on the Switch is like 12 gigabytes.
Damn.
I mean,
Dang.
look at Sega and their House of the Dead one source code. Lost it during the set.
Bruh.
Like my guy, what's my House of the Dead one port for the Wii?
Well.
Oh, that's an idea. They should definitely put House of the Dead on the Switch.
They're doing a remake of 1 and 2.
Yes. Yes.
Supposedly it was gonna be out by October, but we ain't got no info.
Oof.
Alright,
Bruh.
we probably stretched this video up too long. We should get to number one.
I think we're yeah. All right, so now we're down to the number ones, and who wants to go first for the number
Biggest
one pick?
complaint of 64 though, they got
I'ma
rid
go
of so long Bowser.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
go strong. I'm gonna go strong, Zard.
All right.
So, for my honorable, so like you know how I said my honorable pick was Xenoblade.
Uh huh.
It would have been on my list because you know it has well thought out characters, a very good story, good music, but it
Rex
gets
sucks.
beats out. It gets beats out by a very special game. Haxx, you already know what it is.
Do I know?
Yakuza, like a dragon.
Hmm.
All right, I'm just
Holy-
gonna.
Oh my!
Dragon Quest like a Yakuza.
I'm just gonna come out here and say that is my number one as well.
Oh.
Oh my
we got
god,
a double
Zard!
check.
Zard, if you do end up getting a next gen console, do yourself a favor and grab this game.
No,
It is literally Dragon Quest 12.
okay, look, sorry.
Dragon
Once
Quest
you get
12
your
now.
ass out of Nintendo hell and get an actual console that's not Nintendo. I don't know where I was going with that. Just get it once you get a console that
really,
isn't Nintendo.
you halfway lost me there, but go on.
Whatever. So what I'm saying is, Zard, whenever you stop playing strictly Nintendo and get another console, play Yakuza, especially like a Dragon.
Oh my god, the music. It's so beautiful. Especially that ending. The characters, Ichiban Kasuga, Nanba, Sayako, Jingu Han. Literally all of them. Adachi. Who was the other one?
Korean Virgil.
No,
he already-
we already said it. I already said his name.
No. But I had to correct you.
Actually,
That's the
I think
only
I should
name.
leave the last one as a spoiler. Just like leave it, without
Okay.
saying,
Yeah, that makes sense.
because it is story related.
Dude, I bought the Daiichi Steelbook edition for $35.
I bought it for 60. Even then, it's still worth it.
Technically, isn't Junji Han technically a spoiler as well?
Nah, he was in like the trailers.
Was it?
Yeah. But like I was talking about before, with Xenoblade's story, well thought out characters, music, this game dunks on it.
Bruh.
Like the funny
It's
thing is,
just, it's a crime drama. Yet, it never really feels like that because whenever you start playing the game, you're not really playing the main story because you're too busy with, sub stories, with the mini games, making money, just the party chat, which I'm surprised they did, but then again, the guy that made this game wanted it to be like Dragon Quest, which even includes so many references to Dragon Quest. Hell, even the main character, Ichiban, is a huge Dragon Quest fan.
Bruh.
And he's pretty epic himself.
He is epic.
He's yeah.
It's
Generally,
Ichiban's story. That's what his name means. The best. Number one.
A very good game. I'm gonna put it at number one.
so the funny thing is though, like, when they first showed the gameplay for RPG, it was on it for April Fools, and they
Yeah.
got a lot of good feedback from it, and so they just stuck with it.
Bruh. Really?
Well,
Yeah, so
honestly,
that's honest. From what I heard, that's where the series is gonna move on forward, like moving on, because with Yakuza 6, they ended Kiryu's storyline. Yakuza 7, from now on, from here to Yakuza 8, 9, it's gonna be Ichiban's story. And here's the thing: this is really like an origin story. It's how he starts off as the legendary dragon of Yokohama.
Okay. Yeah, because I heard a lot of good stuff about it. So if Haxx is good with his picks, like he got me in the Dune series, I'll give Yakuza a whirl probably some point in the future. Don't know when. Can't make any promises, but eventually I'll probably get my hands to it, and we'll see how it goes. So wait, so I guess what you Sanikyu and Haxx both got yours out number one. So Alexis, what's your number one?
Yeah.
Number one, eh?
Yep.
Just gotta go to Uno Flip, my guy.
Uno Flip.
What the fuck?
Uno
Are you
Flip.
serious?
Right before,
I'm not lying.
He ain't
Uno
lying,
Flip is 10 out of 10.
bro.
right before you said Among Us, I told him Uno, and then he told me that Uno came out this year. I was like, oh my fucking god.
Because literally when Zart, I was gonna say Among Us, but then Zart said Among Us. I'm like, okay, and I'm like, oh yeah, Uno Flip. Uno Flip came out.
No, because I remember because we were playing Uno, and it don't get realer when you actually got someone that actually draws 25. When you put that draw 5, and the other was like, not today, and it'd be like, oh heck no, and it just keeps going around the table. I'm like, oh shoot, we need to honestly play that again. It's been a while.
Yep.
Bro.
I mean, it's 10 out of 10. I mean, people rage quit from it. I'm like, bro.
But the thing is you're the only one that owns Uno Flip, so you have to be the one hosting, so everybody else is able to, get up in it though. But we got to coordinate that. I kind of want to play that again.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, alright. So it's kind of funny with my number one because, well, Sanikyu, my boy.
Why?
My number one was none other than Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and it was funny how Sanikyu said that was his honorable mention because all this time since when did that game originally come out on the Wii? Was that 2010 or something like that? I don't know. It was
No, it was like 2010.
Okay. Oh, I was right. 2010. Since that game originally came out on the Wii, I didn't get it on the Wii. I don't know. I played RPG games mostly like Mario related or something else, but I wasn't like big with any other kind of random RPGs. Then it got released on the new Nintendo 3DS, and then I was like, but I didn't have a new Nintendo 3DS. I saw it and I was like, whatever, that just kind of flew over my head. And then finally I got into Xenoblade 2 and I was like, ooh, this is actually a really good series. And then I always told Mario over here, and I was like, bro, literally, I told him several times after I played Xenoblade 2, and even the lead up to Xenoblade 2, I will not play Xenoblade, the first one, until they give it an HD remaster port, something like that, on the Switch. I told him that since day one. And then turn around 2 years after that, and it was like, all right, finally Nintendo dropped that. So I was like, okay, I can actually go back and play this game. And my gosh, by golly, that game got me to feel, maybe not as much as Xenoblade 2, but there were some solid good moments during that game. I was like, holy freaking shoot. And that was probably the most story I think I got from any game. Maybe Hyrule Warriors came in as like second place, but outside of that, no, that was like the most story I got within any game for this whole entire year for me, for everything I went through and played. And I was like, gosh dang, I could see why people talk about this game so much though. But one thing I need to say is my boy Metal Face over there should have never revealed that man's face, because I had so much more respect for him when he was a Mechon rather than I actually saw who he really was. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But yeah, I didn't want to say too much else. Otherwise, then it gets into spoilers. I didn't want to spoil the game for nobody though. But oh shoot, that game, something else right there.
Spoiler: the game ends. The end.
Here's a hot take. So I actually enjoyed Xenoblade Chronicles X more than Xenoblade.
What? Wait, was he there? Was he there, Alexis?
Yeah,
whenever we had our discussion over Xenoblade? No, I don't think he was when we had our discussion over Xenoblade discussion. Because remember how we said there's Xenoblade 2, and then we said Xenoblade Chronicles X was like that forgotten child that we don't like to talk about.
No, to me, that's Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yeah, it has a good story, but I fucking hate the battle.
But what did you think about the battle of like Torna though? Because I thought Torna was actually better than the original two though. But so you can't fully talk about it then. Well, shoot.
No, I did. I played Torna, but yeah, I just dropped the game. Yeah, I played. Yeah, that's funny because I actually enjoyed Torna more than the actual game. I'm like, okay, and then we borrowed it, and then I didn't play it again, and I'm like, bruh.
But yeah, that was my pick.
I literally dropped it where you're supposed to save Nia. I'm like, you're
gonna get Alexis. You're gonna get Sanikyu mad. Holy shoot!
No. Here's the thing. That's where I dropped Xenoblade 2 initially because I got lost in the stupid ship.
Wait, you got lost in the ship? Wait, how did I not get lost in the ship? But you did, and that was my first Xenoblade game, man.
That's the thing. I didn't know where I was supposed to go.
Literally, they tell you where the mission quest is at, and it said follow this thing in it, and the number of tags down.
You're supposed to go to the cell block or whatever to where Nia's being. I didn't know where to go, so I just dropped it for like a week or two, and then I went back to it. Like, oh my!
Usually, when I drop a game like that, it's because I can't get past a certain boss, and I just need to take a moment of like a break. But never because I just lost my direction in a way.
So we all got our games out of the way, did we?
Yeah, I think we did. So any other last concluding thoughts over the games we played over 2020?
Play all the Shin Megami Tensei games from PS2.
No. Sir, there's only Shin Megami Tensei. Oh shoot! Wait. Oh crap! Doesn't that come out this? Yeah, that comes out this year. At least for us. Okay.
Yeah, 3. I don't think there's been a release date for 5 yet.
No, no. But we just know it's supposed to come out this year.
It said early spring, I think.
No, early spring is for Nocturne for the 3, and then 5 it's just 2021. That's all we know.
Oh, thank you, check this out.
Didn't it say winter? I think it said winter 2021.
I did not see winter. If people are saying winter, that's a placeholder, but I didn't see nothing confirmed. Otherwise, I would have put it on my calendar and I would have been kind of looking out for it. But yeah. Alright y'all, so that's gonna about do it in terms of this video though. So if you really like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell to stay up to date on all things, gaming related topics that I feel like discussing, y'all. 2020 was an odd year. I'm glad we got through it, through the thick and thin of it though. But I just thought, this is the last little thing that we could probably pull good out of 2020 that I wanted to do. So yeah, I just decided to sit down with all my friends here and just go ahead and discuss it all. So yeah, thanks to Haxx, Sanikyu, Alexis, and my other boy over here, Sato, that actually managed to jump up in there though. So I'll give him props at it at the very end. I'll go ahead and do that though. But that's about it for this video though. So remember y'all, until whatever video I make next, see y'all.